I absolutely lost all
This isn't going to make sense to you.
Nope.
And I'm sorry.
House. Oh boy, the house. Oh, okay, I'm in. But there was that's a weird ass loading.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house.
Chain link fence.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
I'm not opposed to that, so long as the story's good, but you know.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Wow. Probably because if you look at it, it's pretty fucking rickety. That's a unique mailbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Damn. Looks like we're not the best at, you know, following through with
I hadn't been
directions.
back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Sorry for that. No trespassing. Cameras.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Wasn't that
Maybe
a fancy
she thought I'd
key?
know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Oh, now this is already bad. I'm already going off the beaten trail. Shut up, frogs. No one likes you. No one likes frogs. Oh my gosh, I just realized that this is... What?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
That was...
But now I had questions about my family that only the
unique.
house knew the answers to.
Little wooden
The woods around
bridge.
the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
Yeah, this
As
is...
if they're about to say something, but never do.
Wheelbarrows!
Yippee! My favorite toy!
I really like the... Is that... That's not lavender, no. What are they? But they... I don't know what they are, but they look cool. The little cuppets. Missing posters about my brother. Brother with quotations. This is going to be a very dark game. Not tone-wise, maybe, but just physically. Like, I'm already
The house was exactly like I remembered it. The way I'd been
impossible
dreaming
to
about
see
it.
half of the things. Is that a dragon? Okay, music score. You can calm your tibias. Cause that's a dragon boat slide. Dragon boat slide. Yeah, you can calm your thesaurus.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
As an adult, the house should still make you uncomfortable because it's bloody terrifying. There's nothing safe about this house.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those
You're
words
only
were.
17?
I was afraid of the house.
Who would be giving a 17-year-old a full broken down house? Like, what stupidity is that? Granted, if I could get a house, I'd be happy. Whoopsie here!
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
Well, that's good to know. I did not even think that I could crawl through the doggy door. I also forgot it was a doggy door, not a cat door.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Guess I'm really...
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Eddie, Dawn, Lewis! Screw you, Lewis. You're a bad person. I don't know. Everyone else starts with an E, and you're just like the black sheep of the family. You should burn.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Wonder if Molly's still alive. Bet you guys abandoned her in this broken down, dusty old house too.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Eddie! Grandma Eddie.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Edie! No, that's...
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Yeah, I
Even
can
the
see that.
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank, you say? Oh, I'm not going down there.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Well, Milton...
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Oh. This is a very, foamed off room. Like, holy darn. Let's go in the basement.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Well, guess we're not going in the basement. Okay.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine.
If she hadn't died in 1947.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, no. No, I didn't want the key to actually work. Okay.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Nope. Let's continue exploring first. I want to at least get this floor done.
Whenever people ask me about my family,
My
the first
friend
thing they always want to
Bigfoot.
know about is Barbara.
He's always here for me.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin? Now that's an interesting name. That's a name you could respect.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Well, that sucks for Barbara.
Mom
Guess
must
she's
have
gotta
locked
become
the
an
third floor stairs on the night we
ordinary
left.
lady, girl, person, civilian.
The last time I was in Edith Senior's room, I was 10 and she was
Edith
painting my portrait.
Seniors. Sven Hosvin Finch, Edith. She died in 2010.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah, no. Well, there's rooms you're not allowed inside of, but peepholes aren't necessarily the thing that
My
every
Grandpa
room
Sam
has.
spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, wonderful. That's, horrible.
You know, brother, I love sharing my room with you. It's definitely the best time of my life.
Time to crawl into the creepy crawl space. This looks like a...
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
I don't know whose room this is. This is the room
It's like
behind the
I had
peephole.
no idea where all this was gonna lead.
This is Molly's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
That's a pretty cool whistle. Could I take it?
Molly, Eden's. Okay, so
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here.
December 13th, 1947.
aw.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh no,
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
she knows she was gonna die.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, gross. The fishes were there, but I didn't mind it. Oh
I
no!
thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
No, Christopher, Christopher! Christopher! I already love you. I thought about eating Christopher. I love that my room is pitch black and I keep walking into things.
I kept eating and eating.
That's not something you can eat. That's like toothpaste. Oh, gross.
I ate a lot of things that night.
I don't think that's edible either. Aren't those like plastic berries? That's not a good thing.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
It's a birdie
It
bird.
was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
Oh,
I was a cat.
What the fudge?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
I don't know what's happening. I'm just, ninja diving my way away.
Really tired.
Is that something a child should be able to tell? Where is she? Where is my prey? Oh, there. Gotta go this way.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Anymore?
All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Okay, you're just a monster.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all
What?
I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What? Little teeth nibbling in the grass, you say? Oh no, 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 no. I don't know where it is.
Rabbits.
Where? I can't see anything. Rabbits. Oh gosh. No. Got it. I got it. Haha. Haha! I found you.
Imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
This is already very whackadelic.
A mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit? I don't know if that's much
She
bigger
was
than the
almost
original
too
rabbit.
big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the heck? A shark in the forest. Whee! Whee! I'm a great shark. I'm doing shark things.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Oh
Now,
my.
I was hungrier than ever.
That is a boat.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
A snarb. I don't know where I am. No.
I tore
The
off
fact
her
that the
blubber.
seal didn't
It
really
tasted
notice me
really good.
until after I had bit it. It's kind of ridiculous. Where's the seal? I am absolutely lost. I don't even know what to do anymore. There he is. I found you, my little flesh bag.
I grabbed on tight.
Ha ha!
But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
I'm an octopus. Okay.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, I already hate this noise. Ugh.
Then, when I moved real quiet.
Oh, okay. Sorry, sir. That was unintentional. Okay, let's try and get away from the music. No more music.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Yeah, don't really think you want to stop. There goes that guy. Oh, the music's gotten louder.
After the last
Oh
passenger,
no.
I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something
I don't
had
even
to
know
have,
what this
so I
is
swam
anymore.
towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the
Am
good
I a
smell
snake?
went into an old pipe.
Oh yes, I'm a snake now. Nope, I'm still the tentacle monster. It's just I have easier control. Oh, nope, I'm coming out of the bathroom.
I got closer and closer.
It's my room. Am I supposed to get closer to my bedroom?
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Creepy as all hell. I'm really happy I didn't end up in your fate. Molly, you are a messed up little girl.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, cool. As I gain information about people, I get to put them on the tree, the family tree. Oh, there was even a picture of her. Did I just hear a cat outside?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh,
I spent
wonderful.
a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Lurp. Lurpy. That's a very
Edie gave a
unique...
big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom... One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie
We're on an
refused
island?
to go. Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Well, good thing Lewis died. He was the black sheep of our family. Edie, Eddie, and
I hadn't thought
Edith.
of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Well, cool. I don't see how that's relevant.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh.
She could have, but she didn't.
I was right, there was a dragon slide outside. See, I'm only partially crazy. Too bad that's a big part of me.
Her room was like a museum.
For
Oh, no.
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. Odin
And-
Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife,
wife,
Ingeborg, and their newborn
Ingeborg.
son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his
sail.
family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
I think that the
But
curse is built
40-foot
in the
waves
house.
off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a
This
new
is-
Finch house.
Already such a weird thing.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah. So Sanjay is related to Dawn. Okay. Saving. Saving's never a good thing.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Edie Finch. Okay, that's kind of funny.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, that's kind okay, that's pretty cute. No, I didn't want to go in right now. You monsters, railroading me. Oh well, it's not like I
Sven
had
gave
much
Sam
choice.
an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Is there a way to crouch? Just naturally? Nope, just automatically crouches when I go through spots. Awesome, that's a gross-ass chair. I didn't want to do that.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
There's nothing to click on this side.
I guess my
Command
grandpa didn't
center.
like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by
By
Sam.
Sam Finch.
The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I have broken leg.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Okay.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I
Okay.
think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Calvin's got a broken foot, I think, if this is Calvin.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
No, I want to go into the forest.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Going
Maybe
around.
if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here.
Going around.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Woo! This is already. This
That's
is like
what I
as
want to remember about my brother.
scary as actually doing this stunt. Woohoo!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
He got some pretty good distance. Holy darn. That's some good distance there, Calvin.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Bye, Calvin.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
The military junkie, where this guy was a space cadet. Okay, that is weird. Oh, okay, it's a pull up. What are with all these unique ways of doorways, secret passageways?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Quee! I'm the pumpkin master.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Did you really think of Barbara as the... Oh, that's got... Oh. That's an old cake, and it's really
I
gross.
never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Being a normal lady.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack with another ghastly tale.
Here with another
Ghastly tale, inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
I think I did pretty good at mixing up my
As a
words.
child star, Barbara
Barbara.
was famous for her scream.
Scream.
Now at 16, she was all washed up.
Washed up?
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
Was it really?
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her
Getting
biggest
stabbed.
fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to
Slipped
the
into a
emergency
table
room.
saw.
So
Yeah, that's a good enough
Barbara
motivation to
got
get
stuck
screaming.
babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
Oh, no.
Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
That's good to know. That's actually really cool.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Rick
So Barbara
hadn't
went to look
returned.
for him, right on cue.
Oh no.
She reached for the music box.
She turned the music box. Oh.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Rick, my,
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
my bovacious boyfriend. What's wrong, Rick? Jesus!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, wonderful. At least they have a beating stick. So I know where the blood came from. It came from the...
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh dear!
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Oh no.
Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there?
Yeah, Walter. Walter!
Hey, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh no. Okay, I can't do that. Kinda wish I could walk a little faster. Hey look, that's not barricaded up. So apparently they... Walter, you little prick, get over here. This isn't the time for your games, Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Any suspicious activity?
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And who it was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay, so I gotta go like...
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Fuck, I want to abandon Walter. Let me abandon Walter.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Don't tell me she slips on a railroad thingamabob as well. Skate. I know my words. It's a skate. Oh, he's not there.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Hey Barbara, did you see my cane? It's not a cane, it's a...
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What?
Oh dear.
Oh dear! Can't even scream at that part?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
What?
And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
What?
I wasn't there myself, but I hear
What?
Barbara. Well, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh, wonderful.
That's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, that was bad. That was a forced pun, and that was bad. Like, oh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I'd definitely not forget her after that comic. Let me get back into the small box.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep. Time to go downstairs in the dark room. It's really dark, I kinda miss the brightness of lights. No, I wonder if I'd be able to skip any of this if I just spun the thing a little bit more. Oh my. There we go. Do 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 do. Okay. Sven.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh look, it's a tiny version of the giant dragon slide. And there's the thing that cut off Sven's
I saw Edie
fingers.
sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
This is like really
I
dark,
thought maybe
so
she was hiding presents.
please excuse me.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
So, anything you can't see at the moment means I can't see. I see. Now we're in
I
this.
remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Oh no.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Well then I guess he's the only one that's smart.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter! He came back.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
For 30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
What?
But after a few days,
30 years.
I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Having a schedule.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
I just love drinking peaches.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
stops.
Stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Well, that's also a thing. That could definitely, totally happen.
It's been a week now. The longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Oh, he's got a little model train set. Oh, okay, how do I get out? Is there like a secret passageway, or am I just daft? Oh, down. Yes, that is smart. Climb further down to get it to escape the horrors. Now this is smart. Turning a bookshelf and reinforcing with a ladder. That's smart.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly
And Molly
and Calvin.
and Calvin.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
This is a sledgehammer.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Even if it kills you. I understand that. I don't. My day is always different.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Yeah. 30 years of
Don't mind if
peaches.
I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh. Oh no. Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Wait a second. The rumbling. The rumbling was... Oh no. He died because he didn't know that the rumbling, that the rumble
I'm
tumbling.
sure my mom was trying to protect me.
It was a train. And then it probably went offline for like a week for repairs or something, and then it came back. Oh, that's
Maybe
horrible.
she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
What? What? No, I pressed... What are you doing? Edith! Edith Jr. Apparently I was pressing the wrong way on the pad. Apparently pressing up brings me down.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What else did she not tell you
I
about?
can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Exactly. She's a thief and a rat.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
This is a very... How am I not dying? That is like 30 years worth of trash.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Maybe two? Oh yeah.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
M's face. Michael, or whatever, Mitch.
And found out what happened to everyone
Mitchell.
else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Understandable.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Aw, Walter. You loved trains so much that you died by one. Oh. That was close. Nearly walked off the edge there.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Yeah, no, it's probably not smart.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
It's the bird totem! The thing that,
But I thought you should know about your
Sven
family.
was carving inside the, workshop before what's-her-face, Barbara
and the
died.
history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
That's a beautiful moon.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
It's not worth a lot, trust me. Belief is just some aspect of trash. Where am I going? I'm going up the stairway. It's a lawn chair. I see as I get farther away, the lights turn off. They're motion activated. Motion activated
And when you look at the
solar
house,
lights.
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Yeah, I'd believe that. Because who would ever build a tower like that? And how is that structurally stable enough to,
I think
survive?
we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
That's a very clean
What kind
bike.
of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh, I'm walking to the cemetery now.
It's
That
embarrassing for me to admit this, but
was not part of my intention.
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Lucy, Daisy,
3
Charles,
of the gerbils were mine.
Tucker, Coco,
2 had been my
Zoe,
fault.
Shadow, Christopher, Bob, Oliver, Satches, or Sachi, Chirp, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr., Burpy, Lurpy, Lurpy! The bird, Zerpy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, Calvin Finch, Sven Finch, Edie Finch, Walter Finch. I think that was meant to be a cave. Barbara Finch, the star. Book, saw, space, and the owl cat tiger thing.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
There's gotta be a secret in here
She
too.
could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, the house. Not creepy at all.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's not healthy. Is there any way I'm supposed to go now? Just end up walking back? Otis, you piece of trash, how dare you betray our family? Did I legit just walk to the cemetery for no reason? I did. Oh look, there's houses.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
This is probably
But
the
older
original
I get,
cemetery.
the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sam Finch.
Her
Gregory
dad had been
Finch.
pretty strict, but it wasn't
Gus
enough
Finch.
to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Don't know if that's a coffin or a bench. Lewis Finch.
She
Screw
lost
you,
two
Lewis.
of her brothers, just
San-
like I did. I get why
Sanjay.
she tried so hard to protect us.
Kumar.
We never
Milton
found Milton's
Finch.
body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh. Milton, the only one who's still alive. Maybe. There's a bench.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me
Yeah,
thinks
no.
this is what she wanted all along.
Maybe,
For
but
me to
no.
come back someday and find everything out for myself.
You should have stayed away. This place is just a death trap. Tear it down, burn it down, you know, all that jazz. It's a death trap.
But looking back on it now,
Looking back on what now?
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
22 weeks pregnant. That is a stable branch. That was a stable branch. I also think that's the thing that the cat climbed on. Yeah. That the cat climbed on. There's a ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Why would you ever... Oh, I can see it.
Yeah, it's just Pragos.
You can actually see her body. That's surprising.
They were pretty intense.
Dawn,
Okay.
I promise, you'll never forget
Ow.
this weekend.
Yes,
Ow.
sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Whose picture am I taking? Yours?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I got it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you...
take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
I don't know what I'm taking pictures of.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
What am I taking pictures of? Just things in general? Okay. Just gonna flare pictures at a tree bark.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hmm.
Hey!
Oh.
That's a keeper.
That's
Let's
a keeper.
take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some
Who?
guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Well, then you have abandoned your family. Public hunting.
Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Like what? What's more interesting than my dad?
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
I spotted a buck for me in no time.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of
Oh shit, I gotta find it first.
Dad, I...
It's just like taking a picture.
Let me get behind you.
Oh no, this does not sound good.
To do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want...
Jeebless!
Great shot, Dawn!
Oh no!
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that.
Oh no,
okay?
we gotta run. Gotta go, gotta go. Dawn, honey.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh no! What a way to die. It's totally normal, Dawn.
That's
Flunk.
the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem like he died
Sam
through
spent
some...
his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
He's got a good
Instead of
camera
hiding
collection.
from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
That's a cat. Is there anything on this side? K. There's nothing on this side, actually. This is a very blue room. Yeah, don't think that any of these passages are built for 22-week-old
My mom and
pregnant
Edie
people.
got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
After Sam died, Mom and Eddie got really close. Gregory. Oh no, he was a baby. I'm sorry for laughing at your death.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone?
No.
Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
No, I don't remember.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Whee!
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Nope.
Hold on, sweetie.
It's not bath time over yet.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to speak right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Apparently delusions of grandeur.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. baby if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
I wish he could have told us.
No, I don't want
About the world he saw.
Oh no! No, kitty!
There's so much I don't
Oh no.
understand about Gregory.
I'm the frog!
About everything.
Whee!
But I know what happened.
I have a party over here.
I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Okay. Okay. So it seems like Milton and Lewis are my brothers. I am the youngest out of all of them. And who would be my mother? It actually doesn't say my mother's name on here. Edie is my, what's-her-face? Grandmother. Would Dawn and Sanjay. That's probably my mother. Or Edith. Edith? Gregory, Dawn, Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Oh, maybe
A
Dawn
poem for
is my
Gus,
mother.
who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard.
At least
Before the
not
day
very
my mother
hard.
said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Wee!
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife.
Bring it straight down! Break the processions! Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing now. Already got things like this. Trees. Owl statue. Owl statue.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Screw you, Dad! You ain't my dad! You're not my real dad.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh no. Goodbye, Gus. You got dragged to the end of the earth.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Whee! That's not terrifying. Oh, am I gonna get hit by lightning?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Understandable. Oh. Those are some pretty big waves along the horizon. Oh, for
I
a
wish
second.
that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't.
Oh.
Until we found you.
During a windstorm, he got
She never talked about
pierced
it, but
by...
Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh, that's horrible. He got pierced by a tent during a windstorm. That's so horrible. Sweep, trash, mop, mow, yard, be a baby. That's the job I can do every day. I could definitely survive, be a baby.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Yeah. I can understand that.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Being, you know, in the same room with two mortuaries. So Dawn is her mother.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
That is an actual picture. India.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, I bet. Religion is like that. Fly to India. Meet with relief rep. Is that it? Did mommy get a picture? Nope. Going out on the end.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Louis was the brother. Screw you, Louis.
When
You're
my
still
dad
the odd
died,
sheep.
I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Mint, thyme, sage, basil. I want to do that.
And to see kids in the house again.
Edith. That's me! That looks like probably a tomato plants. Then Dawn. Hell of a lot of stuff.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Yeah, especially since you're not willing to give anyone else a room.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Barbara, Molly, Sam, Calvin, Gregory, Odin, Sven, Gus.
But it didn't last.
Mrs. Finch. Home teaching. Louis and... Louis plus rules plus X. This was a home classroom. That's a... It's interesting.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday.
But in...
when Edie gave him a castle.
A lot of danger.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Milton was a painter? Well, that's cool. Hey, these, this is a lot of painted footsteps. That's not a painting, that's a drawing. You've lied to me.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh. Is it saying that the thing down the stairs was a doorway? Oh, that's cool. Milton.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
What was with that drawing? There's a legit... There's a picture right there of Milton! Why do you draw?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Come on, be a real door again. Be a door for me so I can...
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Nothing on this side. Nothing on this side. Just absolute waste of my time. I can see the beacon. Wonder if I'm actually gonna, get through this in one session. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that regardless.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, that's a broken pathway. This is Louis's room? His room was made out of a boat. A legit bloody boat. Are you kidding me? Why is a 22-week pregnant lady climbing all over this house like a gosh darn
Louis's
burglar?
room smelled very, very familiar.
Sanjon.
That part of him lived on.
Sanjay Ale. Louis Finch locker contents.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
For substance
Newly
abuse?
sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Oh gosh. I can't even
His
keep
mind
up.
began to wander.
Oh no. Oh no.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
This is absolutely
He'd feel his way about.
painful.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
And then a giant skeletal dragon.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
No. Could I just let the fish pile up?
But he found something more.
Oh no.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Focused my ass.
Like a whole new Louis. So I let him go on.
That's not smart. I know I daydream my standard work, but I'm not a person dealing with heavy machinery.
I even encouraged him.
Oh no. That's the worst
It
thing you
seemed
want to
very
do.
promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a
Dreamscape.
city he named Louis-topia.
Louis-topia?
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Let's check in here. Nope, can't go in there.
Then he made musicians.
I do that too. I think of music.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh
He
no.
held an election for mayor. And he won.
Hi, Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
So my right arm has
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Yeah, I do that.
New Louisville.
New Louisville.
St. Louis.
That one's already
He
a
started
place.
drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Give me your hand. I need another fish. You know, it's actually painful.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen.
handsome queen.
No, it's actually kind of painful. The
The queen was on her own quest for
sinister serpent.
sinister serpents.
Words. Oh gosh. I'm focusing on too many things. Doing a mind
He followed the sound of her
numbing silver harp because that's awesome.
silver harp.
I don't even know what an ale, altar ale is. Oh gosh, I actually can't think of words to say.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
The King of Kings, Bartholomew. Louis, I'm here for
For
you.
someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh no.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
A tiny little door and a giant door. That's kind of cute. Time to drink bleach. Make
Began
sure
to
it's
forget
as
the
real as my
world we
body.
know.
Wait a second. Gasp. They had the switch during the 2010? 2017? I don't know.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Hello, Mr. Finch. Okay. Obviously, we're not continuing here. Oh wait, up the pathway. Like every sane person
I still
would
thought
do.
I could save him.
Because this is...
Even
this
after
is
he
what
said
sane
he was
people
being
do.
crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Those are cute, faceless companions.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Calico? There's a cat? Where's the cat? I like cats. This is really loud music. Like, oh my gosh. Why is this so
His
loud?
queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Oh no.
Bend down his head.
Oh no. It's a guillotine.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh no. It wasn't necessarily suicide, but it was horrible.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh, that's horrible. Look,
Lewis and I
nest.
spent a lot of time playing games
No,
together,
that's
but
a
he was
Sega.
surprisingly bad at them.
Nest? Sega.
He died a lot.
Okay, let's see. What's next? Exit doorway. Exit stage left.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
To start
She
packing.
waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I think it's the fact that she wanted to make it able to leave.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Edith, Mom, D, D, T, E, M. Is this my room? Or is this Dawn's room?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Happy 90th birthday. Other stuff. To teach and to learn. Dawn Finch. This is Dawn's room. Did I
What
ever have
happened
a
that
room?
night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, now it's going to my room, I think. There's a paper bird.
But it had to end one way or another.
I think this is my
All
room.
that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Ooh, it's a feather. Oh, it's a quill. Or a pen.
last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Oh, that's sad.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma,
Das
you know what
Betania.
I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At this point, she becomes an only child. Because her brothers are dead, her family... It's just the three of them.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh no.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Probably not.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Aw. Sticky notes. History of the Finches by Edie Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh, wonderful.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, so a tsunami.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
No, this is calling for a tsunami.
Smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
This is...
But I never thought I'd go back to it.
absolutely terrible.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Except for the red beacon. That kept, shining up.
I got turned around. I started seeing things.
It's a deer. Okay, bye, deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh no, that's not healthy.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Edie Finch. Oh, Edith. That makes sense.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Well, Mom's a bitch. How dare you betray me?
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Aw. Great Grammy! Great
The next morning,
Grammy!
the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Gone? Dead? Or just, abandoned? Ran away?
After that, we moved around a lot.
To the house? To the forest? Apparently I've had these stupid gloves since I was young.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Whee!
A few years went by.
A few years. At least 7.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Ah.
The rest happened pretty quickly.
She just completely collapsed. Dawn Finch, 10th of October, 2018.
She got better for a while. And then she didn't.
Those are some pretty hefty nails
and then
that she's
alone.
got.
The last Finch left alive.
And you want to bring another one into this cursed land.
Until I found out about you.
Oh.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
Nope.
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Nope.
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, okay.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Okay.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
This is terrible.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Am I dying? Am I giving birth? Am I birthing? There was a symbol of an upside down cross.
This
for a
is where
second.
your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm Edith Jr.? I don't understand. What? Who was I? For Shirley Dallas, 2013. Ian Dallas, creative director. Joshua Savarti, technical director. Okay, so this is just pictures of them when they were young. I was gonna say, that's some pretty tech-skilled children. Chris Bell, lead designer. Sam Juan Ale. Michael Kwai. Okay, so we got everyone. Okay. Okay, I get it. I think. So, Edith was the mother, who is the daughter of Dawn. But my character that I play as, I think, was the child of Edith? Or was I Edith? I don't understand. Okay, so I lied when I said I understood. I really don't. I'm absolutely confused.
Milton!
Maybe Edith came here and then died during childbirth after a time? I don't know. Man, I don't know. I kind of wish I could skip credits, not because it's of the people, it's just that credits take a long time. And I'm really bad at waiting, because I want to see if there's extra stuff at the end, though. Granted that this isn't something like Infinity War or Halo or anything stupid like that. My expectations for Gus, Don Gregory. My expectations for there to be anything is really low. Holly Rothok. Rothrock. Rothrock. That's a funny name. Not that there's anything bad with that name, it's just funny.
Froggy! Oh boy!
Steve Green, lead sound designer. Dreadful Stories from Barbara Finch. Jeff Russo, composer. Eduardo Ortiz Frau. Andrew Odelia. Ben Esposito. Keith Guret. Melissa Fuss. Oh, okay, that's a unique picture. Avi Yayan. Yenny? G. Tom Bissell. Annapurna Interactive. Megan Ellison. Nathan Gray. Or Nathan Gary. Neil... Okay, I'm not even going to attempt your last name. Jeff Legaspi. Jordan Marks. Deborah Mars. James Massai. Hector Sanchez. Playtesters. That's a lot of people. It's actually not that many people when you think about it. Special thanks to these people. Thank you, these people, for being a part of these. Enjoy, thank you. In loving memory of Lewis Finch, December 27th, 1988 to November 21st, 2010. The Edith Finch, the end. Awesome! So, if you like that, looks like we finished it in under the time that I expected. I expected it to take a lot longer. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for coming and watching and joining us today. If you saw anything you liked, how will you check out something else I made? If not, then I'm sorry for you. You've wasted your time. Thank you so much, and have a great day.